14 days into an extended legislative session, Kansas lawmakers now have at least a partial budget.
At midday today, the House approved budgets for the next 2 years, but, and it's a big but, there is still no resolution on how to pay for that budget.
KSNT News' Kaitlin Berry has been tracking the twists and turns of this budget and revenue debate. She joins us now from the State House to put today's vote in perspective. Kaitlin?
Jared, the budget bill cleared the Republican-dominated House just a few hours ago with a 16-vote margin. And if it's approved by the Senate and signed by the governor before Friday, it could eliminate that pending threat of furloughing some of the 61,000 full and part-time state workers. Now, here are just a few key elements of that budget. First, it totals nearly $6.5 billion, but increases overall state funding by only about 2% from the current spending level. Second, it funds the governor's new block grant spending plan for K-12 public education and caps any tuition increase at the state's universities to just 2% over the rate of inflation. And finally, it puts more money into the state workers' retirement program, or KPERS, which was on the verge of bankruptcy 2 years ago. Now, joining me is, to put things in perspective, is House Minority Leader Tom Burrows. So you have passed a budget now, but it's about $400 million short on revenue. So how are you going to pay for that?
Well, they passed the budget, and now the budget goes to the Senate. By passing the budget, we have no opportunity left in which to make cuts. The only way to fulfill the obligation to fund the budget is to continue to push forward the Republican tax increases.
Okay, well, now it's up to the Senate to figure out what will happen next. At the State House, Kaitlin Berry, KSNT News.
Thank you, Kaitlin. Of course, you and others will continue following that for us. And we do have the rest of the KSNT News team finding out just where the tax or fee increases will come from to pay for this budget. We'll have more on that tonight on KSNT News at 10.